Alright, we're down here at the PCH where it is socked in. Alright, this part of the ride I have to pay attention a little bit. But pretty soon it's going to be pretty magical with the protected bikeway and stuff. But right now, you have to be a little bit alert. I'm not going to go crazy yet. Oh, here we go. Easy peasy. Well, I do like it when it's backed up like this. Because they're all kind of going the same speed as I am. And it helps. It also helps to put everybody else at ease. Like if they slow down a little bit, they realize it's like, not much slower now, it's just going. So, one of the reasons why I do this is I get to look over there to my right. However, today, it's pretty socked in. But typically it's been, let's see, I can go, right? Yeah. Typically it's been pretty clear, sun shining, looking good. Oh man, I might have to change batteries. You know what, let's go ahead and go down a pedal assist. Go down 2 pedal assists. Another difference between, I was talking about this City versus the Rover, Rad City versus the Rad Rover. I have about almost 1,000 miles on my Rad City. I only have 100 miles on this bike. My second Commute. Yeah, everybody's a critic. Hey. So one of the differences is that the City is the motor is smoother and it starts and stops, or ease ins and ease outs. So when it eases in, when you're pedaling, hey, let me over. When it eases in, it basically is just very gentle and eases in on the Rad City. It's great. The Rad Rover with the Bafang motor is pretty much, a little bit more rough and tumble. However, it starts and it stops, and you can really feel when it starts and stops. However, it seems to have more torque, and it seems to give you more power, consistent power at higher speeds, whereas the City will try to reduce its power help when you're at 20 to 22 miles an hour, but the Rover will just keep helping you, and you'll be bumping into the wind with it, helping you pretty much as fast as it can go. I really love both bikes. They're really great. Sorry, that's my horn. I wanted to let that guy know that I was coming, which lets me know that I should probably turn my headlight on. One thing about these gloves, they're really good, but you can't really do much when you're wearing them. You just ride your bike. That one's going straight, right? What's that guy photographing? I guess the museum? Part of it? Alright, this is my stop. Not really my stop. This is where I get off of this craziness. Here comes the guy above me. Alright. The rest of this commute is easy peasy. We'll just slow down to make this tight little turn. I engage the brakes sometimes when I change gears to lower gear, just a little bit, so that the motor doesn't engage. All these e-bikes, I would say most of them, have motor inhibitors when you squeeze the brakes. Anyway, so, yeah, I love both bikes. I like the City. When it's not loaded down, it really makes me feel like, reminds me of my childhood a little bit when I rode a bike all the time. I mean, I rode a 10-speed, but this is certainly not a 10-speed. But it's more of a nimble bike than this one. But this bike really is for the price, kind of the dream bike that all kids would want to have. It really is, I would think. This is my first fat tire bike. I've never done that before. I wanted to, it's a pretty tight squeeze getting in and out of there. I wanted to pull over to let that guy know that I'll let him have the right of way. A lot of these road bikers are clipped in. I just want to give them the right of way when I can. I had a road biker draft me the other day. That was fun. You do get some looks on this bike. 100 miles. Exactly. I think I'll just pace behind this guy. Poor girl. If you want to see a video with it a lot more clear, my first video doing this, has it looking much better out here. Yeah, I was on my Rad City at the time, and I had the cage in the front of the bike, which makes it a lot more, I don't know, I don't think I liked it. Have to change out batteries. The one thing I did with the City that I did not do with this bike was I put about 300 miles on it before my first commute. But I've never done this whole commute yet, so I only put about, I don't know, 20 miles on this bike before my first commute. Probably should have done more than that. I mean, when I got the bike, I was going to do a comparison ride at some point, but the broken spoke thing sort of forced my hand. Kind of. I didn't have to go. I do have a lot like this girl. Let's see here. Almost every ride. Probably should have rang my bell so I could pass on the left, but pretty busy out here today. Isn't this great? I'll do another video like this when it's not so socked in. You can tell we're going to Santa Monica. Oh, look at this. I don't think I've seen this before. Get around this guy. Oh, moving. I was wondering how they clean this thing off. Alright, I'm just hang here. Nice little boardwalk going out there. And there's the Santa Monica Pier. I don't know if you can see it. I used to be in good shape like that, be able to run and not really breathe heavy. I want to try to lean back in that area. One step at a time. Gotta really watch my pedal assist. Plus, I don't want to go too fast in here. And there's the PCH again. See, like this little bump, these little bumps, the Rad Rover, it's almost like they're not there. With the city, I mean, you feel more. I mean, I do have a kind of a shock absorber thing on the seat. I forget what it's called. Rad sells that as well. I mean, even socked in, it's pretty out here. We're going up there. Thank you. Yes, it says pedestrian only. I'm only going a short little distance to get out of here. The path is really meant to keep going, but there's no real way for the bicyclist to get off. Anyway. Thanks. All right. Wow, first time I've seen a car down here. There's always a party going on right around this area, if you know what I mean. All right. Santa Monica. Now I go inland. Nice to have you with me. We'll see you next time.